Alright guys, we're starting day 125. Let's get it done.
Hey Mr. Bully, won't you just see right through me? On the dying days when I ask for forgiveness or myself. Hey Mr. Bully, what'd you think when you pushed me out of my own head where everything made sense? Breathing in the lies that keep me open from the truth that keeps me holding on. To your lies, what do you think you'll find me when you destroy what is inside me? I'll carry on. Say it's over when nothing's closer to what you're fighting for.
I've been getting out of bed these past few days. Think it's fair to be proud about it. I've quit ordering from all those fast food chains. I'm feeling better, there's no doubt about it. And my days are brighter, my shoulders are so much lighter. Just for a moment there, I thought that there was nothing more to life. I thought about it, wrote a couple songs about it. Just for a moment there, I lost myself. Mind if I be real for a minute? It's almost like everything I feel had a limit. It now gone past, finding reasons to smile and to laugh at whenever it's a bad day. Music is my band-aid.
One's a company, two's a crowd, three's a party coming, move around like the first rush when the school is out, when the booze is up, when the sun is down. Enjoy the ride, got some pillows in the Chevy. Just like a darling, low hitting heavy. Take your time, let me know when you're ready. Couple months I've been messing with this steady. Open for plans tonight. Lost in the afterglow. Oh, girl, your love for me keeps calling me, so I'm calling you.
I can feel the power, I can feel the power. Feel the power. Yeah, money that is time and hour. Time and hour. Yeah, well, I better activate the power. I'ma activate it, gotta make it, gotta chase it. I don't care what they be saying, I'ma do it now. And I've been really strafing, I ain't giving up and I ain't giving in. Do it now for the dividends, I'll be on the path, I just gotta get it. Cause I got my mind on some bigger things. So man, I ain't gonna give in now, I just gotta live this now. I be gonna be when I'ma kill this stuff real quick. I'ma go take it to town, cause I gotta be that king in the ring. When I'm knocking him out, when I'm back with the blame. Cause I am just up on the journey, you just know that I'm just going insane. So there's some things that I might see, and when I do, I could never get no sleep. Cause I just need to get it, man, I need to be the thing that I just painted out, man, you will go see. See my vision, I'll be in it, I'ma kill it, I'ma take it all. Coming in, I'ma play it now, I'ma kill him dog, I'ma play the ball. Cause I gotta go and get it, man, I really just need it. Tell these guys that they can beat it, I'ma give it, I'ma grab it, man. Take it, never receive it, I'ma make it mine. I'm explosive like a mine, I've been working every time. Yeah, I do it on the grind, I'ma shine, yeah, every single day. I'ma kill this competition cause I'm going so insane. Hey, I really go so insane. Yeah, I guess really ran through the pain, but I'm just back on my path and I fixed it now. It's really okay. So I ain't gonna waste my chance and just my time. So I'ma be a monster. I'ma kill him. This is mine. Yeah, yeah. Ready to fire, I got a million desires that I just need to go achieve, I just need to acquire. So I've been climbing up this ladder, yes I'm going up higher. I need to do it till the day that I might retire.
You were fine all this time, I was inside out. Put my heart in your hands till it came back round. Didn't think that you'd fallen so deep. Didn't know that I had it in me. Guess my sanity breaks away too easy.
Bring it to a halt, back down. Bring it to a halt, you're whack and it's all your fault. Back down. Bring it to a halt, you're whack and it's all your fault.
All you did was use it. You break it, you lose it. Sorry, your time is up. think the same ways 100 times with the same soul. But do you ever try to path on the right side? Put it up in your mind. But do you ever try to path on the left side? Put it up in your mind. It's gonna be hard. You run, drive, roll your mind. 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 Seeing all the water rain fill in your eyes, doing things they know, talking about the same old stories they've heard about the people they think they know. But do you ever try to path on the right side? Put it up in your mind. But do you ever try to path on the left side? Put it up in your mind. It's gonna be hard. You run, drive, roll your mind. You run, drive, roll your mind. You run, drive, roll your mind. You run,
Can you hear me? We could be legend. I have nothing to lose. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. Wake up. I know what's real. Escape reality. Hardwired.
Felt so alive in my life, 'cause you make me come to life every time I'm free. Oh, and I'm loving all that you do. Can't you see that I'm crashing right into you? Crashing right into you. I'm free. Oh, and I'm loving all that you do. Can't you see that I'm crashing right into you? Yeah, I'm free falling. Can you hear me calling for you? Yeah, I'm free falling. I'ma keep on falling for you. I'm free. Oh, and I'm loving all that you do. Can't you see that I'm crashing right into you? I've never felt so alive in my life, 'cause you make me come to life.
see, baby, I never say, for I will fall into the light. Every time I try to breathe, the moon will rise and carry me, for I have loved and I have died. So I won't hold back, and you should know that what's never gone just have regrets. So I won't go back. Oh Lord, guide me to forget the time I lost with no regrets. And the moon shine back again. And the moon shine back again. When I drove down to my base, while I blame the world's neglect, Lord, I shine right back again.
another doorway to open up and see what kind of lifeline will be waiting there for me. I need to bury all these fears and let them fade away. I'm not scared, I'm prepared to find myself again. I wanna fly over mountains, I wanna reach the end. I'll rise up from the ashes, I wanna burn again. I'll find my way through the bitterness I'm feeling. I won't rest, I won't give up, I'm still healing. I'm still healing. I won't give up, I'm still healing. I fight the pain that I once let kill my vibe. I fear the day that I lose the chance to fight. So I stand up tall, ready to face it all again. And I will not fall, I won't lose again. I wanna fly over mountains, I wanna reach the end. I'll rise up from the ashes, I won't burn again. I'll find my way through the bitterness I'm feeling. I won't rest, I won't give up, I'm still healing. I'm still healing. I'm still healing.
All I need is 10 more minutes, 10 more minutes with you. Let me give it a one last shot. Will I ever get through to you? Oh, am I wasting my time? Should I leave for the night? It's unclear at the moment. Can you give me a sign? I'm here trying and trying. I need 10 more minutes with you. So let me know if you give up hope. Do I leave you alone or I leave you alone? So let me know if you give up hope by now. So let me know if you give up hope. Do I leave you alone or I leave you alone? So let me know if you give up hope. I need 10 more minutes, 10 more minutes with you. Yeah, I just wanna go back home. Can't do this anymore. I can't get through to you, so what the fuck am I fighting for? What all those rumors do? Or were you trying to get a rise out of me? A rise out of me? Or I don't wanna make it all about me again. But I don't even know half the things you said.
I don't know if I'm changing over. In the moonlight, I can't kill this feeling sober. So I start to come alive. I don't know what starts to control me. I let it go, another soul that's underneath. I don't really care about this all. It's the fall that kills me. With our back against the wall, just feed the beast and you'll see. Wait for me. I don't wanna die inside my reality. Wait for me. I don't want your mind to remember me this way. I feel like that we're getting closer to a brand new night. The past is finally getting over. I really think it's time to say goodbye. I don't know what starts to control me. I let it go, another soul that's underneath. I don't really care about this all. It's the fall that kills me. With our back against the wall, just feed the beast and you'll see. Wait for me. I don't wanna die inside my reality. Wait for me.
Big way when I'm walking, pray when I'm talking this to you. Fight for my attention, for your ascension, you must prove it. 'Cause if you can find it, you don't confine it, you let it move. Big way for the genie, scream for the dream me coming true. Have you ever played with a queen? I can show you what I mean. I can make you feel free. I got you.
Alright guys, I think that's it for today. Very interesting day. I think we got like $1.5 billion from upgrading a loot card. I'll have to check the BR to verify. I noticed my BR shot way up as soon as I upgraded him. Yeah, I gave him 2 levels. So just that alone, giving him the 35,000 blessed stones he needed plus 1,000 superior blessed stones, that percentage shot pretty high up. So that's good. Once we get 2,000, we'll feed that to him, and that'll be another 16% bump. That was very nice. Okay, let's do the BR comparison. Oh, we got a shit ton of diamonds too from the event. I really, really like this. It sucks that they screwed up guild mission, but at the same time, dude, we are just dripping in diamonds right now. So we still have thousands and thousands and thousands to go. So that's 11,000, 17,000, 29,000 more diamonds to obtain. Yeah, that sounds good. And then that's what I'm looking forward to, because Alucard is very close. I need like 2817. Yeah, 2817, and then that'll be his breakthrough. So you can kind of see the stats when you break through, and then all the levels that come with the seal upgrade. So I'll have to pour a shitload into that. But yeah, we were getting little drips of BR here and there, and today we got a nice little chunk. Just out of nowhere. Just because I randomly had enough materials. Alright, let's go ahead, BR comparison. This video is already run on longer than I'd like it to. Whenever there's a collection day like today with Tycoon, I gotta go through the events, I gotta make sure I'm collecting everything, and then I have to refresh a couple of times to make sure I have this up to date. Because we've only got 6 days left, but we only need 5.5 levels. And you can typically get 2 to 3 or more levels a day. So we'll be good on that. I'll run World Boss tonight off of stream. That'll get me 2 out of 3. And this, which will put me at level... Oh no, it'll put me at 800 EXP out of 1,000. So 80% of level 24. And then we'll come back tomorrow. And then see how it goes from there. And let me check the upgrade, because that might be close. Oh no, I already fed it. Okay. Yeah, 1698. That's actually close to upgrading as well. Okay, yeah, I keep looking at all the systems, because it always feels like you're forgetting something. The only thing I'm forgetting right now is I'm going to have to come back 30 minutes later and do Dungeon Sweeper, and then later on I'll have to park him AFK just to collect World Boss. Alright, BR time. We are now at 53.7 billion. What did we start at? Okay, so we started the day at 52,255,000,000. We're now ending the day at 53,751,000,000. So we got almost 1.5 billion. We were 4 million shy of it. Damn, that's a good day. So it's something like 1495 minus the 500,000. Otherwise you'd have to reduce it again to 4.5. So yeah, over 1.5 billion BR today, just on our main character. And again, I try to keep all of the BR focused on him. As you can see, he's sitting at 52.2 billion out of my 53.7. So some of the systems that come from like your mounts, your codex, that's going to boost the whole team, but I'm not actively boosting them. Because look, they're at 300 million and they're naked. No augments, nothing. Just nothing. Completely barren. And even with them being bare bones, they're sitting at 300 million bare bones. Because again, all the codex systems, everything that's boosting the team is going to help them. So unless I outright remove them from the team, which I don't even think you can, I think it forces you to keep 5 people selected. I would say 95%. I focus on 100% of his development, but it's probably 98, 99%, something like that. And then whatever they get as a result of that. But yeah, this character, man, he's pretty badass. I've been enjoying him quite a bit. Again, he may not be the best PvPer. I think Aurelia was actually doing better in PvP. But if I can get the enemies down to a one-on-one, his sword burial just one-shots people. Because again, fewer targets, it does more damage. They don't tell you how much, but it's something like 2.5 times or 3 times the damage. So just imagine 250% becomes more like 700 or 780%, something like that. I don't have the exact numbers, I'm just, like paraphrasing what it would be. But in terms of attack and everything else, she's a badass. I'm waiting to unlock more heroes to try them. I've already tried Aurelia and Dark Paladin, and I don't have a whole lot. Let's see. I've got Nebula. I haven't given her a shot yet. Hell, for all I know, Nebula could be better than both of them. Damage to all enemies plus 1 additional attack on the enemy with the lowest HP. Enemy gains 50% less rage on attack. Damage to 3 enemies and reduce their dodge and DR. Oh, damn. So, if they have level... So, this is actually really good. The only thing is, if they have level 2 immunities, it's not going to work on them. Her Nebula Missile, it's going to reduce their dodge and DR by 20%, stacks up to 2 times. That means they'll drop 40% of their dodge rate. Not affected by level 1 immunity, so it is affected by level 2. Yeah, see, and someone like him, he's immune to level 2, so it wouldn't even work on him. He would just be outright immune to it. What else does she have? So at the start of battle, increases Nebula's damage and crit by 50% and restore 200 rage each round for 3 rounds. Okay, I hate the way they title this. At the start of the battle, okay, so for the first 3 rounds, she's going to get damage and crit increased by 50%, which is pretty fucking huge. But then they add in a clause of and restore 200 rage each round for 3 rounds. So it almost sounds like her damage and her crit is constantly increased, but she only gets the 200 rage each round for 3 rounds. But I think what they're trying to say is she only gets damage, crit, and rage for 3 rounds. After the first 3 rounds, Nebula's damage and crit buff decreased to 20%, and now so it's cut in half. So she's strong. She's strongest for the first 3 rounds, and then it cuts the buffs in half, which is fair. I mean, she's still strong as hell. I kind of like that mind shield. That's really cool. Nebula's basic attacks and skills deal damage equal to 10% of target's HP. The only thing that's wrong with that is it doesn't say it ignores immunities. As long as it ignores immunities, that would be really helpful. But it just says basic attacks deal additional damage equal to 10% of the target's current HP. It has to have the clause of immune. Yeah, it has to say ignores immunity. Otherwise it won't work on bosses or PvP, because they'll just be immune to it. Okay, so she has a 50% chance to dispel level 2 control effects before performing an action each round, and she deals 30% more damage to targets with shields. So again, she's not bad. You figure her ultimate hits everyone, plus 1 additional attack on the enemy with the lowest HP, so she scratches off the weakest, and then her normal attack is always going to hit 3 enemies, and it's going to reduce their dodge and DR. I really like the idea of reducing someone's dodge by 40%. The reason why I get my ass kicked by someone who's equal to or less BR than me is if their dodge is so high that my hit cannot hit them. So if you're able to actually drop their dodge and they can't dispel it, you counter the dodge build. So because of that alone, she could end up being way better. But again, I won't know unless I take the time to reformat the Dark Paladin, take every single one of his materials, and pour it into her. And then I have to watch the fights to see how things transition. So it would be like a 30-minute to an hour process just to refill all those materials, level her up, all those seal levels, just constant clicking. Because I don't think they have a transfer system. You have to do it, you have to rebuild them manually. But she has some abilities that are really good. The only thing I don't like is she's level 1 negative effect immune and not level 2. So someone with high, a team of just control, they're going to stun me every round, and I've got a 50% chance to break out of it, as where the Dark Paladin is outright immune to it. She looks ridiculous and hideous. Oh man, that does not look good on her. If they would have done like black with green, I would have been all for that. Her image looks pretty cool, but the avatar looks like shit. So again, we'll just wait until we get another Valorium hero. We'll test them out. We've already tested out 2. And I think we have like 5 shards for her. Something like that. She seems pretty interesting too. She can stun through level 2 immunities. That seems like it'd be very useful. But she doesn't reduce dodge. So my biggest issue is the hit dodge ratio. I have to counter that somehow, either by focusing everything into my main hero, or by finding a hero that outright ignores dodge. And the only thing I don't like is her 4th skill, the passive. She increases the defense of the entire squad and not the attack. As where Dark Paladin and the other one, they increase the attack of the entire squad. I don't really need defense. I want to make, I want to do like the glass cannon build, as much damage as possible. Because if I can just one-shot their entire team, I don't really need to last long. Yeah, and I don't really like looking at characters I don't have yet, because it's going to take so long to gather them. Because yeah, I got 5 shards, whoop-dee. He might be someone I can actually obtain because I only need 4 more shards. But even with him, I mean, he's got some really nice skills too. He can reduce their damage reduction by 100%. That might cripple someone. He might be really strong in PvP. He can't lose 40% of his max HP from a single attack. That's really cool. He's level 2 control immune, but not status immune. So that's kind of good and kind of bad at the same time. His Armor of Glory is interesting too. When reflect attack damage one time, the damage is reflected equal to your attack plus attacker's attack, 50% up to 500% of your attack. Okay, so that's really cool. If you're overpowered and they attack you and kill themselves, that's pretty fucking awesome. That's like a little Thorn build. And again, I'd have to wait till I actually had him before I could play around with him. I normally don't invest that much time into this game other than the dailies. So I guess my next project, I need to see how I'm doing against the highest BR person on our server. And then I need to switch over, preferably to someone who has high dodge. Because I need to test her against someone with very, very high dodge. If I can reduce their dodge by 40% and their damage reduction, that might solve my hit rate issue. Okay, so formerly he was the strongest, and now I'm much stronger than he is, because all of his guys are, what, 6 billion, 6 billion, 8 billion, 11, 11.8. So at best, he's got 12 billion. I'm at 52 billion. So he's nowhere near me now, but even with him not playing for so long, and me being way stronger than him, he still has 85,000 dodge. Just because he's a casher, so he could build into dodge. Yeah, look at that. HP and dodge, rank 13. He's got another one? No, but he did run a dodge build. I mean, it's smart if you spend cash. If they can't hit you, they can't hit you. So, 85,000 dodge. What was my hit at? My hit is now up to 103,000, but back then my hit was garbage. So let me see how he does. And you got to keep in mind, with his team formation, he's actually got a buff from burial, so I can't overhit them. If I go past like 40% of their max life, she's gonna heal them or shield them. Holy shit, it actually let me go through this time. Normally she'll block it. There we go. Yeah, once she casts that shield. Yeah, see how they're immune now? So I get one chance at the beginning, but it does less damage if more people are alive. So now when I start knocking people off, it's going to do insane damage. Okay, he's on revive 3. That's his last life. Same with him. So those two are going to be dead permanently. Yeah, dead. These two are normal form, so they've got 2 or 3 more lives left. Boom. Avatar, last life. Yep, dead and dead. And because there's only 2 enemies left, it smacked the shit out of her. Yep. He couldn't even touch me. I'm just gonna regenerate through all of that. So I guess I'll just have to compare him and do a speed run and see who can kill faster. I'm pretty sure she might kill faster just because he doesn't shine until you start knocking people off. Once it's a one-on-one fight, that's when he starts to dominate. Again, this is the former top server casher. This is the guy that's in second place. I'm currently in first place. And my strategic build is focus all of your battle rating into one character, plus the character that enhances, or the grace. I don't focus on any other character but my main. And this is why. Because now if he's strong enough and they can't do anything to him, you win every time. There's nothing they can do. Massive damage, dude. At 13 billion damage. Alright, let's look at the data. So the data is probably corrupted because it doesn't even show all the numbers. It looks like it's trying to, but it stops at 100,000 million billion? 99 billion is where it stops. Oh wow, the owl actually did 1.8 billion, which is nothing. It's like a fraction. because Dark Paladin did about 99.4 billion. So 1.8 of that was from the pet. Okay, so his Plague Queen was his best, obviously. When you look at her stats, you can tell he overdeveloped her. But unfortunately, because his material spread was so thin that he doesn't have one person strong enough to even injure me. Like, look, I'm at 100% HP. He did nothing. If anything, if he were to fight me, he would heal me. Yeah, look at the friggin' healing. Okay, so I guess those are raw stats we can take from it. And I would just have to level her up and see what the difference is. I also need to consider at some point, once I have enough Hyper Evo cores, on pushing him to Augment 14. If I can push him to Augment 14, I open up this. So I can start leveling his Seal again, his Origins, and there are other systems as well. His Animate. Yeah, his Animate is blocked until I level him up. Because I think I tried leveling something, and it was saying I can't. Maybe it's ready now because I'm 12, but then after this level it'll be blocked again. So I think once I'm flooded with materials and he's ready to go and I can upgrade him, I think that's when I'll just rebirth them and I'll transfer over some materials. So you really got to go back and forth. Because look at that, I need 12 frickin' Hyper Evo cores. But this run's only going to be for 40 defense. So it's not going to give me a ton of BR. Something like... Let me see. That 30% hit rate is really nice. Holy crap. Yeah, attack 60%. That'll help a shit ton. Damage 60%. That'll help a ton. And I think Vlad is coming up on a... Yeah, 40% bonus. So I need to save up 2100 primal crystals and 5 evo cores, and I need to just focus on getting him that, because he is almost done. He's at 29 out of 32. So he needs 22 more evo cores and he's done completely. But this fucking turd right here is gonna knob gobble all of the hero cores, because you figure it's 12 just for that. So 35, 60, 90, 125, 165, 210, 260, 320, 390, 470, 560, 660, and now it's just gonna go up. So 770, 900, 1030, Jesus Christ. 1180, and then 1350, and then 1550 hero evo cores. And I'm lucky if I get fucking 2. So that's gonna take like 10 years unless there's an event that comes out. And not to mention you have to do this twice, because you have to do it for your character plus a Valorian Grace character. Now the only reason why he's so high is because he's not Valorian, he's just a artifact. So that's why I picked him first, because he's cheaper to level up. So my BR will get, you know, boasted faster for now. Fuck me, it's been an hour. Let me shut my fat mouth and get playing another game. It's my day off. I feel great that I have 2 days to play video games and just chill and grind my ass off, so I want to get to it. Those are just some side thoughts I had in this video. So again, I think my next project, I need to give Nebula a chance. Since I already own her, I need to see how she does compared to Dark Paladin. I need to compare them side by side. He drops their damage reduction by 40% and their defense by 40%. So that, and his burning blood is so good. 200 rage each round, damage increased 40%. Unholy increase attack of the entire squad by 50%. I mean, this dude is a killer. The target killed by Dark Paladin cannot revive. This effect only applies 1 time per battle, so he automatically knocks off a 3rd revive, so you just have to kill them twice. Saves a ton of time. Negative status immunity. Level 1 negative status immunity and level 2 control immunity. That's so fucking good. See, with her, she's just got a 50% chance to dispel it. So they can still control you, which sucks. Because you could just spend the whole round being, you know, stunned. In terms of hitting a lot of enemies, though, she's pretty good. She always hits 3 targets, and she'll always hit with her ultimate plus 1 additional attack. I want to see how that works, because if that's like 230 plus 230 on the same target when it's a one-on-one fight, that could be pretty good. Enemies gain 50% less rage from this attack. The dodge is pretty much what I'm after. Knocking off 40% of their dodge would be huge. See, her skills are fucking badass, man. Yeah, she's a killer. She's awesome. So she may be better than Dark Paladin on a 1v1. I'm not 100% sure. There are pros and cons to hitting an enemy multiple times. The more times you hit an enemy, the more likely they can proc their immunities and dodges. But on the good side, enemies that cannot lose more than 40% HP per attack, this counters that because you're not doing 40% all at once, you're doing it on 6 hits. So let's say you do 39% of their HP per 6 hits. Well, then there you go, you're gonna beat the shit out of their team. Because if they die before all 6 hits, it goes to the next lowest enemy until all 6 attacks have been dealt. So theoretically, her Celestial Strike could wipe out the entire team. That's why she's so badass. She's like a chain reaction. Shit, I may end up going back to her for PvP. I'm not serious in PvP right now, just because I'm at the top of my server. My goal right now is farming materials, because I'm nowhere near complete I can't even start a second character yet. I have to focus everything onto one character, and even then, I can't afford to do anything else. He's not even maxed, so how the hell can I start others? Yeah, she's got to be the best, man. Out of the 3 I have, I think Aurelia is the best. Those skills are so good. Okay, no more daydreaming. I'll get those characters when I get them. So I need to try Nebula next to give her a shot and spin my fading diamonds. I've been running my fat mouth so long, Dungeon Sweeper's almost finally up. Nice. Okay, well I have to add like 162 million on top of the post BR, so it's something like 1.6, 1.65 billion BR today now, just because of that little tick. I'm probably another 25,000 away, but that should help my BR as well. I really like the resistance from that. As tough as possible since I'm a one-man army. Alright, let's put it away. 53.9 billion is how we're ending the day. It's a damn good day. You guys have a good night. Thank you for the likes, subscribes. Thank you for the support. I really appreciate you guys. I do not advertise my channel anywhere, not even on social media. I just play these games and I love it, and I hope you get to watch these videos, see how these games are played, and you get to try them for yourself. That's the purpose. I mean, one day if I end up getting like 1,000 subscribers and I can throw ads on my channel and make some money off of it, that's great, but I just love playing video games. So I'm going to focus on that and see what happens. Anyways, have a good night, guys. I need to start on some Diablo 2 and Diablo 3. I want to get these builds done. Alright, later.